Hey guys, my name is Melissa and I've got 15 tips and tricks to help you win on the Mineplex survival games. These also, most of them work on any survival games things, so you should check these out. Let's get started. Tip number 1, go for the middle chests. The middle chests are just a great way to get started in the game. Number 2, when you're going for the middle chests or any chests in general that other people are trying to get to as well, always go for the best item in the chest first. So if you see a stone sword, click on that stone sword before you click on the leather armor that you already have. Tip number 3, it also has to do with chests. A lot of people like leaving stuff behind that they don't need. Let's say you have an iron sword and you see an iron sword in the chest. You want to take that iron sword so no one else can get the iron sword. I would say leave wood axes, wood swords, and golden axes in chests if you already have one, because you won't need it. But make sure you take all the good stuff so that no one else can get it. Tip number 4, if you get mushroom stew, save it for emergencies because it regenerates health quickly for you, and that is great when you're in a fight with someone else and you need to quickly regain some hearts. Tip number 5, if you see a crafting bench or an enchantment table, even if you don't need it at that exact moment, remember where that is because they are very helpful during a game. Let's say you don't have food, but you have like 15 wheat. If you know where a crafting table is, you can make yourself some 5 bread. And enchantment tables are really good because every kill that you get in the game, you get a level. And you might not have any levels at that time, but once you kill someone, you want to go to that enchantment table and enchant a sword. Two quick inside tips that don't really count, but only use 1 level per item, because using 2, if you use 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, you're still just going to get sharpness 1 on your sword. You're not going to get anything crazy like sharpness 5, fire aspect 2. Tip number 6, I think I might be messing this up, but whatever. Okay, make sure your hunger bar is always full. You may not need it always full to sprint or whatever, but when you're fighting, you need your hunger bar full because fighting takes a lot of hunger. Plus, when it's full, you regen hearts, and you need to regen a lot of hearts when you're fighting. So always make sure that hunger bar is full. And along with that, tip number 7, if you don't have very much food, don't jump. You can still sprint, but sprint jumping is crazy. If you are like out of food, don't even sprint. It all depends on how much food you have. Tip number 7, stay out of the water. Because water is you go so slow in it, especially if you're in the water and someone has a bow, they can hit you like 20 times really easy because you're just going slow. Like you're like a sitting duck in the water. Well, you're like a sitting duck that's sitting in the water. You're sitting in the water. So avoid water if you can. If you see someone in the water, grab out your bow, shoot him a few times, hop in, kill him, and get out ASAP. Tip number 8, stay out of fights. I don't mean run away from everyone you see, but if you see 2 or more people fighting each other, stay out. Let them all fight among themselves. Once there's only 1 person left, he's going to be heavily damaged because he just killed like another person or another few people. So that at that time, he's very vulnerable, if that's a word, if I said that right, and you can go and attack him when he has like half hearts and you can win. Tip number 9, if you see someone who has a diamond sword and you have a wood axe, you want to get out of there. Get out, run away to the other side of the map and hope he didn't see you. Tip number 10, if you see a guy with a diamond sword and you have a stone sword or something like that, and he's in a chest preoccupied and doesn't see you, you start hitting that guy. Hit him. Because he doesn't see you, you can get a good 5, 6, 7 hits on him before he's going to turn around and kill you. And think about it, you're going to need to face him sometime in this match to win. So it might as well be now while his back is turned and you can get a few hits on him. Tip number 11. If you're in a fight, you've both given each other a few hits, don't run away. Do not run away. Because you're so close to each other, if you stop sprinting by mistake, he's going to hit you from behind and kill you. You might only have a 5% chance of beating this guy because he has better stuff, but you're going to get a 0% chance if you run away. Okay, tip number 10, I think I'm totally losing track of these as I go, but tip number 10-ish, go to supply drops because they have awesome stuff, sometimes even diamond stuff, so you should definitely go check those supply drops out. Go right away. They are announced in the chat box, so you can go check them out, and then you can use your coordinates to go find them. If you have a compass, your compass will point to the supply drop, but get there ASAP. But there's also a warning I have for you, is a lot of people go to these supply drops, so it will be crowded. There will be people there, so maybe hide out, scan the area around to look for people before opening the supply drop chest, and get all that loot and kick some butt. Tip number 11, I think? Check your surroundings. Like you want to know what's going on, because you don't want to be the guy with the diamond sword checking and looking in a chest, and then there's this guy with a stone sword comes up and kills you. You had this great diamond sword, but you were too busy looking in the chest or organizing your inventory because you got OCD. So you know what? Check your surroundings before you open a chest, before you edit something in your inventory, or before you put new armor on. Turn around and look at your surroundings. Tip number 12, kind of a few people know this, but it is very helpful if you do not know it. You know your hotbar at the bottom of your screen? If there's any armor in there, just right click the armor and it will put it on for you. So when you go to the middle chest and you get a gold leggings and a leather helmet, just right click those gold leggings and it'll put them on for you. Right click the leather helmet, it'll put it on, so that way you're fully armored up without having to stop, press E, put them on, and then get back into the game. Tip number 13, aren't you loving these tips, guys? Okay, so let's say you're starting the game, you run to the middle chest, you get a sword. You see a dude, he doesn't have a sword because he's nothing in his hands, but he has some really nice chain leggings on. And you want those chain leggings. You got the sword, you want to kill him as fast as possible before he finds the sword. Always follow someone out of the cornucopia who has nice armor, because you can be like, I got a sword, he doesn't, he got armor that I want, so I kill. It's pretty simple if you think about it. And now to the deathmatch tips. Tip number 1 for deathmatch tips, or which is tip number 14 normally. Wait for other players to start attacking each other. Just like the other tip where I said stay out of fights, you want to stay out of fights in deathmatch until they fight it out, and then you can kill them and win the entire game because you were listening to my tips. Okay, tip 2 for deathmatch tips. Or tip number 15, if a player dies, let's say you see 2 people fighting. This one dude dies, and he drops an enchanted diamond sword. You want that enchanted diamond sword. If the other guy is kind of far away, there's a chance that you can quickly pick it up and use it. Especially if you have a stone sword, that diamond sword is gonna help you out a ton. You're gonna need to hit him like 5 times less. So you know what? Go get the diamond sword. Of course, if the other guy's right there, you don't want to pick it up because he's going to take way too many hits on you before you even get the sword and you're going to die. So yeah. Okay, and finally, deathmatch tip number 3 or number 16 all together. Do your best. Have some fun. It's kind of corny, so I might just call this video 15 tips because 16 is just have fun. I think get a friend. This is like getting a friend not only makes this entire thing more fun, like it makes it fun to like go on Skype, be like, hey, let's do this and talk about some stuff. But I mean, there's also a teammate, and a teammate like helps you out so much. I always hate fighting teams because it's like 1 versus 2, not really fair. But when you're on the team, it's pretty fun and it seems pretty fair. So I think that is it, guys. If these tips helped you in any way, please give this video a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. If you got a friend that's bad at PvP or bad at Hunger Games, go send on this video and then they can learn all about it. Guys, if you receive this video from a friend, do not feel insulted because they thought you were bad. They might have thought you were bad, but now you're amazing. Anyways, have an awesome day. Again, give this video a thumbs up because it helps me out a ton. Don't forget to subscribe because it helped you out, and see you guys later. Bye! Okay, let's go kill more people. Did he have a compass? No, he did not have a compass. Let's go kill people then. Okay. Without a compass, can we do it? Let's see. I love PvP. Okay, go away. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. I got some of it. Did you get some of it?
I don't need it.
Let's do this. Yes.